What's up? This is your boy Super and I'm playing Skyrim. We made it to Whiterun. What we do from here, I don't recall. But we'll find out. We gotta head to Black Falls Barrow. We just got here. Where's all your hospitality? Today is Martindas at 2:20 a.m. 18th of the last seed. 4E201. What a time. What a time to be alive. Martinus, huh? Martinus? The last seed. That's a cool name for a month. Back when months meant something. First harvest, last seed. Last rainfall, first rainfall. Summer heat. So let's wait until the morn. 4 hours, 5 hours, 7:30 a.m. So we can sell some things. Not quite there yet. The guards have all appeared. More guards have appeared. Were you standing here all night?
Sword's pretty undependable. You should try steel.
Steel? Can I take these? No, it's steel. Well, I should have stealed while you were at night. Could have got a lot of things. We couldn't carry them on barrels. We can take from, can't we? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, we'll sell it in a second here. Actually, no, we can't walk. Where are we gonna go? No wonder it was 7 kabajis. Cabbage. What's your favorite cabbage egg? You can chop wood if you have an axe. You can use this. You can chop wood in it. No, you need a woodcutter's axe. That was right. Oliva the Feeble's house. So she needs some protection. So people. I wonder what she'll pay. Oh, what is this place? Not a door. War Maiden. She's pretty sexy. Drunken fisherman. I guess it's... Oh, someone's up. Oh, it's a guard. I guess it's 9 a.m. when everybody wakes up. So it's looking better.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader.
You can also adopt children.
I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Maybe I can help you. You gotta kill a mammoth.
I could teach you a thing or two about trading.
Bring its tusk
help you get
to
a fair
her.
bargain in the future.
She's gonna teach us some charisma. What do you know about the Khajiit?
About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. The way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
Rainforest and deserts.
Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them.
Why not?
Reputation mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch.
That's surprising.
You know how it is.
Farewell. I do.
Do you get
Show me your meat.
Finest cut, trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of
Sells
thing.
trinkets? Trinkets and odds and ends. I don't see any trinkets, my friend. Salt's probably a few things we should be keeping until we put it on.
Oh yes, hunting
Survival.
is my great passion. That's why he tends the store.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's jewelry, lady. For your great man.
Take a look.
Probably. She sells clothes, jewelry, ring of miner smithing. I'm not selling. Lockpick. I'm not selling. I'm not buying anything from anywhere.
I can tell you're new around here. My husband Eorland tends the Skyforge up at your Vasker. The companions
Her
meet
husband's in a different
Oh,
town.
there's no
He's a
finer smith
blacksmith.
in the Nine Holes. You should ask him about his work. It's the only subject that'll get him talking.
I think he's too advanced for me.
That and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing battle bones.
A battle more.
Head up the steps from the market and look to your right. Can't miss it.
Head up the steps and... Is that where the blacksmith's at? Up the steps from the market and to the right. There shouldn't be a blacksmith up here. There's a blacksmith down there. But why is there two blacksmiths? Oh, this is an awesome place. You're right, Sashmin over here. Heimskir. No, that's the guild. That's Heimskir. She said, head up the steps to your right. We're up the steps. Oh, look at that cow. A hairy bugger.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
One day I'll adopt
Just
you, and
one
you won't need
gold?
any
Oh,
coins.
thank you. Divines, bless your
We'll
kind
see
heart.
ya.
It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much.
Oh, no, we're not ready to adopt. You first must have a house.
All right then.
They would tell you that if you chose the option. I remember that.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Be going with you, Danica. You're nothing but trouble. You know what I don't see is a blacksmith.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
You're here?
Everyone's obsessed with death.
No one has mentioned death, man. Besides you. Amron. Wolfgar. Carlotta. She's lying to me. There's no blacksmith here. Cemetery. Looks more like a replica of the standing stones. Nice shade. What a view, mate. What a view. Here we are, the Thieves' Den, the Hall of the Dead. Tomb or something. It's like a boss battle or something in there, I remember. Temple of Kyanrith. This is so pretty. Not many games I feel like I could be entertained running around the same location for a long period of time, but this place. Especially when you're still new. You can run around here
You tried
forever.
mercenary work? It might suit you.
Shut up. You can check the fruit
I spent a
stand.
lot of time
Life's
at the
hard
market
and
stalls,
that
so I
bard
can
Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat the way he goes on about me.
He's
I
begging
heard
for a
him
dag
boasting
out
at
the
Barrack
bum.
Mare, saying
Huh?
he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast.
You're a funny girl. What if I
If you
talk to
wanna
Mikhail?
try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
What have you
Some
got
may
for
call this
sale?
junk. Me? I call
Carlotta
them
too?
treasures.
Food and ingredients. You get a lot
You've
of
got
attention
no
from me?
idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some
Carlotta.
are even single. They'll
Ooh.
never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind.
You want a lawyer?
Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
Someone just bump into me? Alright, she's got a daughter named Mila.
Remember,
She's more
fresh
concerned
fruit and
about
vegetables every day.
than men. John Battleborn.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
Bethesda's general goods.
Got something
Go
for
buy
just
stuff.
about everybody in here. Give a holler.
Hello,
Everything's for
Bellathor.
sale, my friend.
Hey, Bellathor.
Everything.
What's a
Find a sister
Bellathor?
and sell her in a second.
How's business?
Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every
And
cent.
I'm gonna get what I want. What brings a Breton to
Isn't it
Skyrim?
obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the
It's
most
like the Game of Thrones
compelling
here.
feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions
The Battleborn,
leveled
the
at me on a
Stormcloaks.
regular basis.
And there's some other ones I can't remember. Whatever I am. There's all of the Thieves Guild. The Alfric Stormcloak, the White Mains or something like that.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
We thought so we can. This is where we sell our things. Would you buy an iron greatsword? He's got 759 gold. You got 125. I like with this. Not a lot of games have prices on things you sell, and you don't really need to buy that much. You know, most people I guess would rather be crafting their own things. But he's not paying us proper. We've only made 20. We made 70 gold. I'm miscalculating. We're gonna keep the iron sword and the bow. Go to 226. Imperial light armor can go 251. Stormcloak Curse can go 275. Not to mention, but the price with the weight relief prices. Biscuits, I forgot what all these were for, but there's plenty more. There's plenty more. I know pallets and things for upgrading. He's not gonna buy baskets, and I can't be carrying them. I have to remember to not pick up baskets. Eventually, I remember needing things. I spent most of the game not picking up junk, right? So then I thought, I'm not doing this anymore. My inventory is too important. I'm going to stop picking up anything I can't sell. Then one started needing things. I don't remember what for, though. Sell a bear pelt, broom, bucket, cast iron pot. Sell everything besides the lockpicks. Seems like I should keep the skull, but I don't know what for. What's the boat for? 318. What's he selling? I like to buy jewelry because it's going to take so long to be able to craft good jewelry. Fishing rod. I forgot fishing was in the game. We'll take that. We pick up some potions. We could pick up the robes of illusion, alteration, and destruction. We can get. Oh, they're expensive. If you had cheap items with those on them, we could just scrap them to get the things on them. Do come again. Put the things. Here's where you cook. Oh no, I guess not.
I can tell you're a discriminating customer. Perhaps you're a wealthy one, too,
No, not quite so, my friend. Okay. What if we need bait?
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Is there any quests that are in where we're at? Talk to Michael about Perlata.
Still warm in the oven.
Let's get rid of this Bleak Falls barrow.
Is he nothing? So don't talk to me.
Mikhail! You are the bannered mayor. I forgot about visiting the taverns.
Let me know if you want anything.
This is an ode
Think I
to
got a clean
Skyrim's
mug around here
staunch
somewhere?
protectors.
If it's work you need, how about
Drink to our youth, today's come and gone.
Causing problems with the ladies, Michael.
Is just about.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets... I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College
He
in
says they're
Solitude.
gonna steal all the
Wonders like
ladies
you
with his
should think about
dashing good
applying.
looks. So I better watch out. College of the Bards.
There's a whole
Huh?
college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a headmistress.
Carlotta?
Misunderstanding with her husband.
Call yourself a lady, man. Sounds like you have nothing but problems with the
Sure.
women.
What can I do for you?
Can you sing the Ragnar the Red? Do you know the age of aggression? Can you take a break? I'm gonna back out of that,
I'm a
and I'm
bard
gonna
by
just go
trade.
straight to the point.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she?
Of course.
Sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
We can bribe them, we can intimidate them, or just straight up fight them. Or we can persuade them. We'll go with persuade.
Maybe you're right. I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one Nord lass. On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again.
We gotta go tell
take care of
her.
yourself.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling me into Isolda. Anyway, what can I get you?
Retzerie then, my love.
Magic is for the weak. Elves,
Not
I
many
mean.
people can.
They keep to
Retzerie,
that
take the
college
chance
in
while you have
Winterhold.
it.
They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the
Farengar.
Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord.
Lord. What could I learn more about
I
magic?
should have guessed as much. Your kind sticks to that college in Winterhold, as well they should. You'd never think to learn from a Nord like the Jarl's wizard. I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Oh, I remember that. Give me the latest, guys.
Companions? In Jorvaskr? They're recruiting new members from what I hear.
Riften's fine. I'm not renting a room. She's got food and
Need
beer.
anything else? Just let me know.
Thank you much. The pleasure's mine. The pleasure's all mine. Carlotta.
Ripe fruit and fresh baked loaves. Still. Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help.
Being a single mother, you can really turn down people like the Bards. You should have went with him.
Remember,
Doesn't look like we got anything.
What do you need?
Oh, see, we can take anything from here now. See if we can sell it back to
I've
her.
got a hungry daughter to take a look.
We're gonna steal all the food and she's got a hungry daughter. We can sell her food right back to her.
Thanks for the business. I hope
And
you're
what we
looking at
can't
me
sell
like
to
that
her,
because you want to buy something.
we'll sell it back to the general store.
That was just lying around? Good find.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Think later if she becomes the option to marry after a couple more quests with her. Or involving her or something, I don't quite recall.
Bread and stew. Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a
Oh, we
choice
can,
cut of steak
okay, we
or a
can't
tender
take
rack
the
of
meat.
ribs.
Yes?
She got called in. Take it right in
I
front
work
of
with
her.
my
What
mother.
do you need? Some might call this junk.
It's fun.
You are a lovely woman, I must say. We can pay for up to 600. That seems unlike an awful lot. I didn't mean to sell the salt pile. I'm gonna keep those for alchemy.
Farewell.
Yeah, we're up to 559.
Good afternoon.
Just because of
You are an absolute gem, Carlotta. I'm not going to Richard. I'm not joining the Imperial. Well, like, with the side quest, I guess we should better. It leads out of town now.
Skyrim.
Out of town. That leaves far, far out of town. All the way to Solitude. That's no way. We're not doing that. College winter holds far away. Arventus Arventino. He's not in here either. He's east in Windhelm. Wrong screen. Kill the bandit leader located at Voltime Keep. Where's that? Okay, that's kind of close. Voltime Tower. We'll have to see about that. As far as the closest, but I don't know. Visit the Shrine of Azura. Shrine of Azura. Northeast. On the top of a mountain. I remember going there. Long treacherous journey. Greet the leader of the companions. Oh yes, for a first stain. It is close enough. Not in town though. It's not very far in. We're zooming in. That's what we'll probably end up doing.
I love a good sword fight as much as the next.
Because we could even come back to Whiterun from there.
Stormcloaks, Imperials,
Check them the rest of them. It's not the right exit. There's somebody chopping the old logs. Chopping that meat.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn emergency.
I know, you're a martyr. You're a sweet, pretty martyr. Okay, so the companion leader is in Whiterun. And is into the guild hall. Companion? Jarvaski, here's where Bitter Blacksmith's husband was.
Watch the eyes.
I knew it.
I knew it. Nice. This should be good. Get in there and push.
Oh, nobody's looking. Not stealing that. We'll go to jail if I do that. Wanted a fist fight, but it's not working.
I'll see you burn.
A cat man, a dark elf, and a woman. Looks pretty good. Fighting. Congratulations.
Oh, it's you.
What kind of weapon do you?
Are you looking to join? I wouldn't get your hopes up. The short answer is, we fight. The long answer is, forget it. You're not worth my time.
I can get in and out before you have one swing.
You don't just waddle in here and get to speak to the boss. Who do you think you are? If you want to embarrass yourself, I won't stop you. Kodlak is the harbinger. He's the closest thing you'll find to a leader around here.
Why did you
So I
join the
wouldn't have to
company?
answer stupid questions from idiots.
Nadia Stonearm. Nada.
All right,
Well, Nada, you get Nada from me. Ayla the Huntress.
If you
Isn't
wish
that the
to
woman
hunt
we
with
talked
me,
to?
your feet need to be quick and your eyes quick. An
No,
outsider,
not
eh?
quite.
Never heard of the companions? An order of and we
You can
show
be
up
my
to solve
companion.
problems if the coin is good enough.
Free only.
Kodlak says not to worry.
Seen your kind before.
I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man. My mother
did
was
you
a
join?
companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Harati Blackblade. I stayed with my father. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join. We don't just take
What a
any milk
dialogue
drinker who
from a
stumbles in.
meaningless,
Talk to
trivial
Codlick if you
character.
think you have what it takes to be a companion.
God, like I'm trying to get a companion, a companion, someone who can. They should have called it. It's weird because in real life, an escort acts more like a companion. You know, they hang out with you, they pretend to love you, and things like that. But in Skyrim, a companion escorts you around and fights with you. So the names are kind of switched, kind of reversed. They shouldn't be called escorts. And escorts in real life should be called
just a servant,
companions.
dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
Yeah. Wow, look at what an underground this building.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
Code Black, white man.
Comes to our hall.
Why did you join the companions?
Like most of our band, I found this family
Look
after
at that
losing
pie.
my own. I traveled the length and
Pouch
breadth
of gold
of
on
this
the
land,
table.
learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Asgar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather.
Well, you're
For all
gonna
my
get
shield
fired because you ain't doing a damn thing.
Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, boy.
Where do you
Politics are
stand in
something
the
best
war?
avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself.
Revenge. I am man of my own actions. There.
Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer.
Aye.
The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path.
So we still talk to him. I guess it only counts as complete if we ask to be a companion.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain
Kodak
strength and
White
spirit.
Kodak White
You're not truly considering accepting him.
It's a funny name.
I am
'Cause
nobody's
Kodak.
master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we
It's
had
like
some empty
pictures.
beds in
Pictures
your
are like
house
black and
for
white. You
those
know,
with a
you think
fire
of
burning in
exposure
their hearts.
film. And so he's Kodak White Man
But
instead
perhaps
of
this isn't
black.
the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us.
Negatives.
Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Speak up, man.
Of
Speak
course. How are you in battle, boy?
up. You dare question my
Calm
skill?
down there, whelp. Don't feel like you need to show off for our sake. Vilkas here will be the one testing your mettle. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Meet you in the yard, man. Meet you in the yard. Can't quite get on his head. There we are. Take up arms. Train with Vilkas. Troll skill. Oh, it's a trophy of war. We can unlock, but we can't steal. I tried to loot this whole place one time.
You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
Nay, I made it though. Nay, I made it. Carry weight was a major problem. I definitely looted up here. I think I completed up here. Because I could use from here, it wasn't that big a deal to go outside and sell everything. There's only one loading screen. And once I got two, no siree. Not going to do it.
You're to be a companion? Well, they just let me in, so
There's my
probably no more
thing.
room.
No, it doesn't look like my thing.
What's on your mind? Only the most famous warrior band
Got a
in
nice
all of
voice.
Skyrim. Have you
But I
been
think
living
that
with the
one looks
workers?
better, the one with the face paint.
When we arrive, Blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor. This is life, brother. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath. The
Who's in
circle are the
charge
ones who
around
parcel
here?
out the jobs.
Why is it all women talking about
That's
long,
Ayla,
hard,
Skjor, and the
painful
brothers,
things?
Farkas and Vilkas. Kodlak advises them,
Your
but
brothers,
he doesn't
huh?
really give orders.
There, she's pretty good looking too.
Are you kidding? I've
Cute
wanted
with
to
the
be
big
with them since I
clunky
was a little
things
girl.
on. She's all small and
Haven't you
dainty.
heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 orc berserkers? Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides. Until
And
next
you
time.
could be somewhere home safe, cooking and supporting them from home.
Telling you it works. Let them
Woman
bring their own
should.
ears on my shield, then scoop them up off the ground.
She got
We all
scars.
have different means to glory, Stonearm.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Huh?
She kind of looks like a boy. Get her in the real
Haven't seen your
world.
face before.
Some eyebrow
I'm watching.
tweezers and some. They might have modeled her after a boy. A thin, dark-haired boy with a pouty expression. Definitely got the eyes of a boy. She's just wearing makeup.
Some rumors about you and Skjor.
And if you want to keep having
think
ears,
this-
you'll pretend you didn't.
I remember our thing didn't have paint on her. I think that's what they called her thing. Our house Carl. Our house Carl did not have
If you wish to
paint
hunt
on her,
with me,
but
your feet
she had
need
a
to be
real
quick
name.
and your eyes quicker.
You're to be a companion? Well, they just let me in, so there's probably no more room.
Oh yeah?
Need something?
Oh no. You need something.
The old man said to have a look at you. So,
That's the same boy
Just
face
have
we
a
just
few
looked at on
swings
that
at me
girl.
so I can see
Just
your
no
form.
facial hair.
Don't worry. I can
He looks like he even has eyeliner. Oh Christ.
Slow down.
Pretty good arm you have there.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy.
Big cuff.
You might just
Do come
make
in.
it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful.
Yorland.
It's probably worth more than you are.
Oh, we'll see about that. I'm carrying 559. His sword is worth 70. No way it's worth more than me. You're crazy. I don't think it'd be worth more than me even if I had 70 gold. Hope you mean somewhere in Whiterun. Yeah, they got their own special blacksmith back here. This is where her husband is, isn't it? For the royals here, for the guild.
What brings you
The
here?
guild has a separate blacksmith than the rest of the city.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then. Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
Everybody's supposed to be friendly and companion-y. Someone has to be in charge, though.
Well,
Proper.
I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group. But every man is his own. Every woman, her own.
Grimoire. Horde group.
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I
Yeah,
work the
it's online.
Skyforge. Best steel in all of
So,
Skyrim. All
so
of
when you were a
Tamriel.
kid, did people call you Earl Greymane?
I have a favor to ask.
Funny. What is that?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
Aeola? Areola? Didn't you just tell me not to be a servant?
This isn't a command, just decency. Help out an old blacksmith. I've got to get back to my work.
Completed. Give up the sword to Erlin. Bring Ayla her shield. What's upstairs? I think she's in this hut here. Or the hall. I take no, I can't take things outside. The Yavarsky Training Center. For men and women alike. You must head down, down, down. The loading screen numero 2. Can't wait to get to level 2. Like, I remember leveling up very fast and a lot when I played. Like, so it seems a little weird that we're still at level 1. Seems like everything I did I was level. Did I get some side movement?
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
You gotta shut up about this hunting, Christ.
Himself. Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
Yeah, I've killed him before. Oh, I don't care for boasting though.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas.
When you and I are on the circle, we can change how
Did you call me?
around here.
Of course we did.
God.
Show this new blood where the rest of the Welsh sleep.
New blood. Young warriors. I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Yes?
Don't even think about it.
Follow Farkas, don't think about what?
Skjor and
Making the
Ayla
booty?
like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best.
I can't keep helping you with
Sounds ungrateful, unappreciative to me.
Nice to have a new face around. It gets
I would
boring
leave if
here
I was you.
sometimes. I hope we keep.
There's only room for one
This could
hero
be a
here.
rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired.
Our first place. Oh no,
She always has.
said pick a bed. I
All right,
thought
so
we were
here
getting
you
a
are.
first
Looks like
place.
the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or
Yeah.
Ayla if you're looking for work.
Man,
Once you made
you
a bit of a name for
Areola.
yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do.
These beds are all owned.
Welcome to the Companions.
Speak.
Take up arms, trophy earned, join the Companions. Talk to the Companions leaders for work.
By the
Oh,
way,
I'm in a barracks full of women.
We've got
Oh
trouble
my
right
God.
here in Whiterun Hold. Nothing we can't handle.
I went to heaven.
Nothing but a bunch of lonely bandits. Cowards who will take little effort.
I'll take
Excellent.
care of it.
Show them
Benditos
no
will
mercy.
need my blade.
Newest companion until you came along. Huh?
How many times are you gonna tell me that?
If you're looking for
Oh,
something
hey there.
What does it mean to be a companion?
This group, this family, this band.
Like all your questions are like legitimate game
best thing
concerns
I've
for
ever
somebody
been a
playing the
part of.
game. Gamer concerns, but
Oldest fighting
the
group in
responses are all
Skyrim,
theatrical,
and nothing but
dialed
glory from
monologues and
Ysgramor's day to our own.
have no
To
bearing
be
of
counted
anything
in
in
that
the game.
line is a bit of immortality.
What does it mean to be
Even
a
if I
companion? What do
never
I have
see
to do?
Sovngarde,
What kind of
I'll
quests?
have
What
that
events? What's that? All that shit do a change in the companions. She's like, oh, my mother and father died. So when my brother was 12, I had to take care of him. So I joined the company.
So much. This group, this family, this band. This is the best thing I've ever been a part of.
It really encourages you to like
and nothing but
press
glory
X through
from
all the
Ysgramor's day
dialogue
to
and
our own.
do things as fast as you
To be
can. 'Cause you
counted in
got
that
questions
line
about the
is
game, and
a bit
they're
of
not gonna
immortality.
answer.
Even if I never see Sovngarde, I'll have
Fuck
that
you,
much.
Here we go.
I'm still trying to figure out why or let you in the first place.
We could take what was on top, but inside the drawers is stealing. This must be ours. It doesn't say owned on it. These are our shelves. I think these restock with potions. I'm not sure.
How dare you?
What's on your mind?
The gold wasn't mine. But luckily, they're not too upset.
I think you've been taking things that don't belong.
I'm sorry.
Hold your head up. I'm sure it won't happen again.
The 12 pouch, 12 gold you wanted back.
If the Circle vouches for you, I'm sworn to respect their judgment.
Books, I love me some books. I don't read them though.
But that doesn't.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, that was a big mistake. So I went through like a long part of the game wondering why I'm so heavy and why things like that. And it's because books. Those weigh things, and they're not all skills or anything. So, when's the die I can go? I don't know. I wanted to place in the drawer. Bounty we'll look at. Coleman the Dragon, mixed unit tactics, and look at the Dragon board. Don't remember picking that up. That's a note, so I probably don't wear anything. By order of Balroof the Greater, so all able-bodied men and women of Whiterun. The man is located inside Voltheim. Keep him in harassing, robbing, and attacking citizens and visitors. A reward will be offered to anyone who kills their leader. Proventus Avenici. Yeah, wait, 0.
Yes, I
I'm
haven't
glad
got all
I
day.
remember that.
Oh, hey
Bend
there.
over, you ain't got all
You killed
day,
a bear
huh?
yesterday. Did you kill
This
anything?
is not the military, son.
What now?
There are no
This is yeah.
But aren't the Circle in
It's
charge?
Egyptian boy.
What's on your mind?
I still do her.
Oh,
But we are all free
Not like a man. Looks like a boy.
binds us together.
I never thought they would.
Office,
I
how are
avoid going to
you?
Eastmarch if I can.
Still training some one-handed weapons.
Fortune and glory.
I think it costs money. Fortune and
Been
glory.
signing on for the Nord ideas of how to
And I
live
don't
your
think
life.
you do anything.
Honor, travel,
You're like buying it in this menu.
even an elf can be born with the heart of a Nord.
A dark
Skjor
elf.
said when I joined.
How dare you call yourself an
I
elf?
think you meant it as a compliment. Are you?
Ah,
You're better than me. I crawled west out of the wasteland.
you shut
so
up.
show some respect. Yes, sirrah. I can teach you a few things.
Yeah, see. Times trained, you gotta train 5 times at this level for 270 gold each to level up your one-handed weapon skill. We're at 22 right now, which is pretty good.
Until next time.
Considering we started at 0, I believe. Luckily, we're still in Whiterun, so we can turn around and sell all of these things.
For as long as I can remember.
Besides the basket. Basket. Now we can take everything.
I
Nope.
see everything.
What's in that table? Charcoal and clothes iron.
The latest recruit, right? Wait, is that right?
Yes.
Right. That's right. What of it? Walking the World, what volume XX5719. The Flagoon. Where's the shelf at?
Yes, sirrah.
It's my bed. There was a shelf here. There was a cupboard here. Where did it go?
Might head down to
this
the
was the
meadery
cupboard.
later. See what they're brewing up.
Wow, this cupboard's way far away from my bed, isn't it? No, this is my bed too.
I was the newest companion in.
Okay, we lost a companion since we've been here. Because all these beds are full besides this one. I love the inventory.
I guess that's
Go
okay.
into it, and now all the
means I can
beds
show
are
you
empty.
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place.
If all the beds are empty, why can't I take from the cupboards? Nobody lives here now. Righto. Can't take the shield.
If the Circle
Stuff.
vouches for you, I'm sworn to respect their judgment. But that doesn't mean I like it.
I only got my salt back. So the coin purses are the only thing.
Hey there.
Now what's
I
in
killed a
that
bear
table?
yesterday. Did you kill anything?
What's so what you kill the bear? What's that got to do with the company?
Got more to say.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes?
Well, you guys are you're not exciting to me anymore. I'm leaving. Oh my god, there's so much stuff you can take. 8 gold in that one. Okay. Not another book. Beginner's Guide to Skyrim, Songs of the Returned, Deep History of the Empire, times 2, The Bear of Marketh. The one's like a game guide, one's like a side quest, one's like this, that, and the other. The Real Baron Zaya, something, I don't know. I'm not trained in this language. I'm unlearned in this language. A feast out here. The potions and cheese wheels and a ham or a pot roast. Pot roast. I had pot. Look at all these potions. We got that corn first for free, or just wasn't nobody here? Or was it because nobody was here to see it? If that's the case. A vase. He's back. Christ. Got a lot of carry weight now that we got rid of them books. 205 out of 300. Wow. We're gonna be here all day.
I was the newest companion until you...
Well, I've got something you can do to reaffirm your dominance, or whatever you want to call it. An Explorer's Guide to Skyrim, Deep History of the Empire. To regain your clout, I got something you can do. Songs of the Return, The Bear of Markarth, The Real Baron Zaya, Third Era Timeline. That has something to do with the naming date, the date scheme, I think. By Marcius Carvain, Viscount Brumah. Far too often, noble visitors from the Citadel see little more of Skyrim than the view from their carriage. To be sure, this coarse, uncivilized province is far from hospitable, but it is also a place of fierce, wild beauty with grand vistas and inspiring natural wonders awaiting those with the will to seek them out and the refinement to truly appreciate them. If you are of a mind to see Skyrim for yourself, I recommend beginning your adventure, as I did, by seeking out Stones of Fate. No doubt you were taken aback by the name, as I was once. The provincials and village folk have all manner of dark tales about these ancient monuments, stories of necromantic rituals and fell spirits of great and terrible powers conferred on any who dare to touch them. The stories are, as Jarl Igrof once told me, a load of mammoth darn. A bit uncouth, but you get the point. To be sure, keep your guards with you at all times. Brigands and wild animals are never to be taken lightly. But the stones themselves are nothing to fear. Quite the contrary, their proximity to cities and roads makes them ideal destinations for the novice explorer. And many boast spectacular views that made the journey well worth the effort. To whet your appetite, here are 4 such locations. Most travelers enter Skyrim by way of Helgen, the gateway to the north. If you find yourself in this backwater hovel, consider taking an afternoon's ride to the north, keeping to the roads as it winds down the cliffs at the eastern end of Lake Illuminata. Just off the path, on a small bluff lie the 3 Guardian Stones, the greatest concentration of standing stones in all of Skyrim. The view of the lake here at sunset is simply sublime. Visitors from Shinbil will pass through Riften, city of intrigue and larceny since Timber Septim's day. If you seek adventure in the rift, leave the city by the southern gate and cast your gaze upon the bluff that rises to the south. Tapis is the Shadow Stone, a fitting symbol for the city of thieves. Whiterun is the heart of Skyrim, its towering palace rivaling even the great castles of Citadel. But should you tire of the Jarl's hospitality, another adventure awaits you a few hours to the east of the city. Along the road that rises above White River Gorge, The ritual stone can be found atop the lone hill that rises up the north side of the road, set into an ancient monument. Take time to soak in the incredible view of Whiterun, the tundra, and the gorge from this unique spot. More seasoned explorers may wish to visit Markarth, the ancient city of stone far to the west. We've already seen the standing stone outside of Helgen. The bear of Markarth. Stormcloaks man was hunting a bear during the Great War. He lost his hair. I thought that would give us. This is. I don't know what this is, but I almost feel bad for not reading them.
Okay. Just means I can show you.
Wild, man. Somebody would write and create a whole world. Not just one book, many books. With lore and stories and worlds and times and guides.
Ropes.
Lying everywhere. We gotta head back out and sell our wares. Peddle our wares we stole from the companions. Now we can take the battle axe. Steel mace. We're gonna have to start looking for things of value. And not just any old thing.
Hear everything.
Oh, you say that as I'm taking something. Come on, lady. Give me a break. We're gonna meet my house. No, you're barking. You're not even allowed in my house, man. Not even allowed. Girl's blue dress. We could give it 8 gold. Glasses. We're not gonna be carrying it. We might as well leave it here because we'll just sell it and it'll never see it again. Then we might need it eventually.
I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look.
Look at all the ale. Look at all the books. I tried to start a collection of every book. One time I played it. But you know what, you guys are no fun. I'm leaving. That's not cool that it's night. Glad we can wait. We're not going to be able to sell anything. Is it raining? It's windy, I guess.
You've been seen in the company of the companions. That's an honorable path you're on.
I don't know what he's trying to hint at, but I'm not going to find out. Here we are. Again.
Iron sword's pretty undependable. Try
steel. God, tear me a favor. Tear me a question. What time is the morning around here? We gotta wait a whole 11 hours. Christ. We're never gonna make any money at this rate. Here we are. Bellathor.
Everything all right?
Kick the lock, didn't you? You saw that.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Where's Bellathor?
You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
Oh, look at wow. There's water in it. Hear that?
Maybe some other time I'll reveal your destiny.
Hear the thunder? Hear the thunder and the lightning. Boom, 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 boom.
Maybe trepanning.
Oh, look at you.
Looking for my
special?
husband Nazim? Check the Jarl's
Forget
backside.
about your
That's
husband.
usually where he
You
stuffs
need to
himself
come with
these
me.
days.
Whose backside? The girl's backside?
Steaks fit for a jarl.
What is that? It's like a flower. You something
Are you
special
married?
here.
You look the type. Here you stand. Men are all alike. Need something?
Yeah. Yeah. Come back with me. Come home with me, baby. Where does
Be glad you're here in
Bellatar?
the city and not out in Riverwood. Those poor
Where
souls
is...
won't even
She took all her food and moved away and stopped
Disrespect
selling?
the law and you disrespect me.
No, we did. We took all her food. It's been your boy Super Played Skyrim. Thanks for watching.